Hello all and welcome to this edition of Dave Doesn't Know. This week I'm going to be talking about the Pyramids of Giza. The Pyramids of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the world. Famous, well known and intriguing and downright massive. Let's pause for a moment and reflect on how truly amazing these actually are. Wait a minute, how were these even created? Humans? Giants? Aliens? I guess we'll never know. Right, let's get straight into it. Here are 5 interesting facts you might not know about the pyramids. Number 5. Standing at an incredible 481 feet, the Great Pyramid of Giza was built over 4,500 years ago, and to this day still remains the largest single stone block building in the world. It took 2 decades to build the pyramids, between 2560 BCE and 2540 BCE. This means the Egyptians laid at least 1 block every 5 minutes. That's pretty good going. These were massive, gigantic blocks of stone that were carved out of rock and transported to the site of construction. How did they do it? Of course, it's now accepted that ramps were used to heave the blocks up and down the sides of the pyramid. Humanly possible? I think so. Hard work? Probably. Plenty of tea breaks? Maybe. Number 4. Someone else could have had a hand in building them. Some people believe an ancient civilization existed way before the pharaohs that came in and taught them how to build. There are hieroglyphics all over Egypt depicting life as it was 5,000 years ago. Many have been decoded. Many remain a mystery. Like the images here, some are baffling and display all too familiar carvings of modern day machines. Or so we think. The thing is, the Egyptians had fantastic archaeologists, theologists, stonemasons. Were they actually slaves? Well, experts believe that they weren't slaves. Are we not giving these Egyptians enough credit that they deserve? Ancient civilization, perhaps they are well advanced or were well advanced and we've just lost all the history. Number 3. The pyramids appear to be completely lined up with the stars of Orion's belt. Not a bad job considering the basic tools and knowledge they had of the Earth and space. Looking at this image here, it completely contradicts what we've just been talking about. However, I think it's pretty spot on. This is another image with the stars overlapping an image of the pyramids. It's slightly off, however this could be down to human error and perspective. I'll leave you to decide this one. And actually, why? Why are they aligned with the stars? Number 2. The structures would have looked very different than they do today. Using smaller stones and grit, they used to polish up this limestone till it had a nice sheen to it. So picture this. As the pyramid is now, looking very dirty and very brown, lots of sandstone. Back in the day, would have been highly polished to a beautiful shine. Rare limestone, polished, looking beautiful, gleaming in the sunlight. Why? Because it looks bloody lovely. Finally, number 1. The coordinates of the Great Pyramid of Giza are 29.9792 degrees north. Now this is where it gets exciting. This is the equation for the speed of light in meters per second. Now I can see why people get excited about these numbers. They're not exact, but they are very, very close. If you take a measurement from one corner of the Great Pyramid of Giza to the other corner, its measurement is 365.242. What else does that remind you of? Let me think. Days in the year? Coincidence? The Great Pyramid of Giza is aligned by true north. It's accurate up to 0.05 degrees. Incredible when you think about it. And it's also aligned on all the cardinal points. So true north, east, south, west. Amazing. How did they do that? All these measurements. Coincidences? Or are they? Did they know something more than we understand about them? Bonus fact. It is said that if you wanted to build a Great Pyramid of Giza today, it would cost $1.4 billion. Why doesn't someone do it? Perhaps Minecraft is the option. The pyramids have baffled scientists and archaeologists for years. We are gathering new and exciting evidence all the time. So I guess the more we gather, the more we learn. But until then, it's exciting to theorise and debate about how and why these magnificent structures were created. I guess the question you're all asking is, does Dave know? I thought about this one. I know some of it, but to be honest with you, this one's got me stumped. After lots of research and years of being fascinated with the pharaohs and with the pyramids, Dave doesn't know. I don't really know. I genuinely don't know. Aliens? Another civilization? Giants? Pharaohs working overtime? Slavery? Who can tell? I really hope you liked this video. I really enjoyed creating it. Please join me again for another one. Like and subscribe if you can. And also I appreciate all the people that have watched my videos and have subscribed so far. It does mean the world to me. Thank you very much for joining me. Dave doesn't know. I'm Dave.